Hi, my loves. I'm Ellie Frost, and this video is about the question of why are there narcissists? And I'm going to give you my unconventional view on this because what is a little bit concerning sometimes to me is people believing that there has to be narcissists in the world for them to evolve, that we have to go through this, right? It is it so spiritually? Yes, there's always been light and dark, right? But a narcissist is a distortion. It's a distorted being. It's not pro-humanity. I know and believe that everything on the planet is born to evolve, right? Mother Nature will start rebalancing distortions, hence why so many of us are here looking at this situation from a true lens, from what it really is, right? So the planet is designed to evolve, to evolve the human race, not to freeze its potential and trap it, which is what narcissists do. So, although, yes, they can activate a spiritual awakening, yes, they can push you into having to claim yourself, which you need to do, right? Do we need them in order to have this awakening? Absolutely not. I don't believe so. They're a distortion. They're a distortion that now is getting time on the planet to rebalance it out. We do not need a narcissist to choose our evolution and growth. If I do believe, in terms of the universe, what I've seen in life, so about the light on this video, is that if we don't consciously choose our evolution and growth, sometimes the universe will do it for you. It will give you an event that will kind of force you to have to evolve. I know that, and I've seen it so many times that, like, if we're not constantly choosing our own evolution, something eventually often will trigger us into it, but only in our highest interest and good. It's kind of like if you stay in like the dead end job that you hate and hate and hate, then you're hanging on to because you're telling yourself I must have it. Then sometimes the universe will take care of you because the universe loves you, God loves you, this universe loves you, wants the best for you. So you might get fired, right? But ultimately it'll be in your highest good. I believe that things are needed in our highest good. The narcissist is a distortion. Yes, there's always going to probably be good and evil, but we don't need a narcissist to choose ourselves, right? We just get forced into, some of us, not all of us, some of us just get stuck. Some of us just get stuck and never heal this cycle and just get eroded and never evolve, never really live the lives we could have done, which is exactly what we want to change. But I do not feel it's very healthy to tell yourself we need narcissists in order to, and there has to be narcissists. No, they're a distortion on the planet that we're giving too much power to through our life force energy. And the way to do it is the stuff I'm talking about. Claim your sovereignty spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, mentally, through the things we're talking about here, so that they just lose their grip. Will there be other distortions on the planet going forward? Sure. But we don't need it to be through narcissism. And until we, like I keep talking about, withdraw our life force energy, we are actually part of the problem. We're feeding the problem, right? So we have to withdraw it. They get starved into their spiritual awakening, and we get evolution on the planet in a new way, which is what we're being called to do. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what it looks like to be at the next level of self-actualization, but I know that's what we came for, and I know the planet is designed to evolve, and I know this is a complete distortion, a glitch in the matrix that now is coming to light in such a big way to be dissolved. We do not need narcissists don't give it a romanced version, right? It really annoys me sometimes when people say things like oh, my narc, like it's a cute little fluffy pet or something. No, it's an entity, quite demonic entity that is running through is a consciousness running through someone that is designed to destroy the human race. Emotional, mental, and spiritual attack is one of the most destructive things on the planet, right? Because a physical injury you can see when it's healing. The way this combusts our system is so heavily destructive. Do we need narcissists? Why are they here? Is this my karma that I have to go through this? No, you're on the planet to evolve. You're on the planet to wake up. You're on the planet to go into your enlightenment and connect more to your soul and do even more incredible things on the planet than we've ever seen in history over time. That's what the planet's, Mother Nature is built for us to evolve, not kind of unevolve, devolve. And narcissism is a distortion is freezing people's evolution. Right? Let's not romanticize it that we have to have it. Have there always been darker energies and forces over time? Yes. Right? Will they show up in a different form in the future? Probably. I don't know what it looks like, but it won't be at this level. It will be at a higher level. It will be less severe, because as we evolve, if this makes sense to you, let me know, then the whole, sorry, the light. Please bear with me on the videos. It's so important to me to get this message out, right? I know my videos don't look the best on YouTube. I'm going to get more skilled at doing it, but I'd rather get this message out there. And I think this is the most important thing, that you hear what I've got to say and that I continue with it, much more than me. I know I've got to work on a few things. I'm traveling at the moment, so I'm doing the best I can, right? So don't be put off by the imperfection of of my setup right now, because if I had to do it all fancy and produced, I wouldn't be able to be as authentic with you. And actually, I don't think it's necessary right now. I feel like the connection's here, right? So let's just go with it if you can. So forgive me on it. If it triggers you or annoys you, just be in your heart. Again, actually, I want to say that I'm sharing things with you, right? Take what you can that helps you. Don't be put off if I say one thing that you think something doesn't quite click, right? Because when we're learning and evolving and growing, and I've learned this from years of personal development and being a teacher in different ways with people, we don't need to throw, like they say, the baby out with the bathwater. It's like, we need to take what, if something I say helps you and it's good for you to adopt and it's going to give you a breakthrough, then use it. And everything else, if it doesn't help you and it's not relevant to you, just don't take that part, right? But don't dismiss what could evolve you and help you and really sort this out for you, because there might be one thing that doesn't fit for you. That's absolutely fine. It's absolutely normal, but we've got to learn how to learn better. You know what I mean? Because not every single thing I say has to be the truth for you. You're here to find your truth, your power, your evolution. So don't, take what you can and be open. I'm asking you to open your heart, go into your soul, because your soul knows. There's a soul resonance. I personally do not believe we need narcissists. I do not believe we need narcissists to evolve. I do believe if we don't choose our own evolution, the universe is going to push us into it. But I believe it's a distortion on the planet. It's not hitting you because it's what you deserve. It's not hitting you because it has to be this way. It's a distorted entity that's been given too much power. That's why we've got narcissists, and that's why it's going to change. There's a balance coming in. That's why light workers like me at the moment are heavily activated on this topic, That's how it is. So that is why I believe we've got narcissists. Yes, the darker forces will always come, but as we raise the consciousness, they'll look different and they won't be the same. It's like if you look back in history, things are much more severe for people. We're in a much better world now overall, right? And it keeps getting better and better and better. That's evolution. This is a distortion that Mother Nature spiritually wants to put the balance in. That's why we are here seeing it differently and changing it, right? So no, it will not look the same going forward, and we definitely don't need them, and they don't need it, because they didn't really come to detach from their soul on the planet. We come here for a human experience as a soul, to experience the world. If you detach from your soul and just try and destroy it, this is a distortion, a glitch in the matrix. That's my view. Really love to hear yours. We don't have to agree on every single point, right? But it's a nice discussion to have. And I feel, again, it's like when we get to each have our own truth in this. We get to each use what empowers us. We get to tune into new ideas. We get to share them. We get to all be validated and heard, right? It's not about having to be right. It's about joining a very highly conscious conversation that takes us all forward. That's what we're here for. Let's have a new conversation about this, right? Let's do this differently. Let's see it from a wider perspective. Let's all have our own truths in it and see how they can fit together for once in unity, rather than we have to be right, so we have to fight. This is my perspective. This is what I feel. It doesn't have to be the absolute truth in everything I say, but take what works, take what you can from what I do say, and have an open mind, and find your truth in it, and let's drop the need for us to be all absolutely right on everything, and actually let's join together in a much better conversation that inspires, enlightens, and grows and evolves all of us, because that is actually what we're here to do on the planet, right? So please do not mind. I understand the video quality. I promise over time I'll work with it. Bear with me. I appreciate you. Yeah, let's let go of all the labels. Let's let go of how it should look. Let's look at how successful this is doing, right? Look how many people it's reaching with my shitty video, like production, right? So it's not that matters. It's what's in our hearts. It's what we're talking. It's the power of the universe working through us that wants us to evolve, wants us to hear the truth, wants us to come together. That is so much stronger than any act we can play, right? And that is this is just proof of it. So I love you. I'm looking forward to your comments. I'm looking forward to you sharing your truth. I'm looking forward to your unique individual perspective that is absolutely valid and allowed to be here. Absolutely allowed to be here. Don't think for a minute that I need to be right on it all. Take what is good and leave the rest if you need to, right? But let's find ways to come together in positive ways and do brilliant things that actually change our lives, right? So lots of love, guys. I'll speak to you soon.